Hello folks, today is April 19th and it's a good day to show you how to sow fresh Trachycarpus palm seeds. And each year at this time, that's what I do. And I have a greenhouse here which I'm going to show you in a minute. So first of all, you have to start with fresh palm seeds, and these are harvested locally here on Salt Spring Island. Fresh is best, and if you're not sure about the freshness, you can always take those seeds and dump them in throw some of them into a cup of water. If they float, they're usually no good, and if they sink, they're most likely going to be fine. So I harvested these seeds about 2.5 months ago, and like I say, the longer these seeds sit, the less viable they become. So these particular seeds I harvested from a Trachycarpus, a female Trachycarpus wagnerianus, and it had male Trachycarpus 429 nearby. So most likely these are going to be mostly hybrids, but with some Trachycarpus wagnerianus in there as well. So the seeds look like this. You can see that. They're kidney shaped, and they have a light skin on them. I don't bother taking that skin off. I don't need to soak them. So the easiest way to do this is grab a seed flat, perforate it. So there's your seed starting tray right there, and it's got some perforation on the bottom so the water drains. And I'm using a ProMix HP. Well, actually, sorry, this is actually a Sunshine Mix 4. So this is basically the same as a ProMix. So it's peat moss with lots of perlite in it. So I fill the tray up right there with the dampened growing medium, and I dump it in the wheelbarrow, just like that. So I've dumped that into the wheelbarrow, and then the easiest way to do this, to mix them evenly through, take these seeds and just start peeling them off the seed stalks. I mean, most of you people will probably have loose seeds if you've ordered them through the mail or eBay. So anyway, so what I'm doing now is stripping the seeds off of here and dumping them onto that seed mixture into the wheelbarrow. And the reason I fill up the flat with that seed starter mix, so I know exactly how much I need for the flat. Last year I sowed a dozen flats, so I grew about 12,000 palm seedlings, and I'll show you them in the greenhouse in a minute. Okay, that looks pretty good. I don't need to take them all off. Well, maybe I'll take most of them off. And I'll show you what one of these palms looks like in a minute. The hybrids have a little bit stiffer leaves than the regular T429. Right beside me here is one of my seed-grown Trachycarpus 429, or Chinese windmill palms. And they are a Zone 8B palm, but will grow in sheltered areas in cooler zones, Zone 8A. I know of people growing them in 7B, but they're going to need some sort of protection in the colder winters here. In our climate, on Salt Spring Island in the southern Gulf Islands, and up the southwest coast of British Columbia, they do not need any protection. They are completely foolproof in our zone. Okay, so I think I've stripped everything off. You get the idea. Then I'm going to put my gloves on, because I've got a few cracks in my fingers and I don't feel like getting them cracked anymore. So we're going to mix it up by hand. So now the seeds are evenly distributed throughout this growing medium. Then I'm going to take this tray. Actually, the easiest way to do this would probably be just like that. Let's just dump it right into the tray. Out of the wheelbarrow. Easy to do it. Any of the seeds I spill on the ground always seem to grow. I got palm seedlings growing everywhere here. Okay, so they are now in the seed flat. And I'm going to put these in the greenhouse. It's always good to label these too, so write up a label, little tag, plant tag, and put it in the tray so you know exactly what you have. Put the date on it and the species, and that's what you're looking at right there. Those are totally sowed and ready to go. And actually, I do have a label here. I've written hybrid on it and the date. So we'll just put that in the seed flat there, and I'll grab the camera and I'll show you exactly what it looks like here. It's very simple. Anybody can grow palm from seed. So there you go. And another easy way is the baggie method, which I'll show you in another video if you don't have a greenhouse. So there's my greenhouse, and this flat is going in there. And I will show you a Trachycarpus wagnerianus. There is a Trachycarpus wagnerianus palm right there. And some of the offspring I've grown here from it. So try that, folks. It's very easy. You can grow your own palm trees here in Canada, and make sure you stick with the hardy ones. Stay tuned for more videos. Subscribe to this channel, and the next video will show you palm germination using the baggie method, which is very simple as well, like I say, if you don't have a greenhouse. Thanks a lot.